History can be an imprecise discipline, ancient history perhaps even more so. Did you know there are cities that are estimated to be 10,000 years before Christ, that still have people living there? However, scholars have long argued over which city is the oldest in the world. But the loss of archaeological evidence to time and destruction and the imprecise nature of dating ancient artifacts makes tracing a city to its founding challenging. While the designation of the oldest city on the earth may not be decided yet, there are a handful of cities thought to be strong contenders that we'll see today. Watch till the end to get surprised. So, here are 10 of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world today. Number 10. Damascus, Syria. One of the oldest cities in the Middle East, Damascus was founded in the 3rd millennium BC. And through excavation sites, archaeologists have been able to prove that the area was first inhabited sometime between 8,000 and 10,000 BC. Damascus was an important cultural and commercial center by virtue of its geographical position at the crossroads of the Orient and the Occident. Between Africa and Asia, the old city of Damascus is considered to be among the oldest continually inhabited cities in the world. Located in present-day Syria, the city is a unique place, as so many cultures have made it what it is today, including elements of the Roman and Greek city urban planning. Islam has also had a great influence, which is evident in the Umayyad Mosque. Also known as the Great Mosque, it is one of the largest and oldest mosques in the world, built sometime between 705 and 715 AD. Number 9. Athens, Greece. Do you know that during Athens' golden age it was home to great thinkers and writers, including Socrates and Hippocrates? The capital of the largest city in Greece, Athens is also, of course, one of the oldest cities in the world, with continuous inhabitation since 5000 BC, or approximately 7,000 years. Once a powerful city-state and the birthplace of democracy, history buffs will love strolling around this city as it is brimming with historical gems, representing various empires such as the Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. While Greece has suffered in recent years due to the economic downturn, it remains a popular destination with tourists seeking to experience the incredible history, art, cuisine, and people that Athens has to offer. Number 8. Sidon, Lebanon. Sidon, which means fishery in Greek, is a port city about 25 miles south from Beirut, with a long, rich history. Indeed, it is believed that the area was inhabited sometime around 4000 BC, or possibly even earlier, around 6000 BC. And it's also widely held that historical figures such as Jesus, St. Paul, and Alexander the Great all visited, and the latter actually captured the city. This Phoenician city is now one of the largest cities in Lebanon and is home to Sayhat, a busy port. Much of Sidon's history lies beneath the modern buildings, making it difficult for archaeologists to conduct excavations. However, there are incredible sites that can be explored, including the Sidon Sea Castle. Number 7. Ray, Iran. Part of the Greater Tehran metropolitan area in Iran, Ray, also spelled R-E-Y or R-A-Y, is the oldest city in the province and one of the oldest cities in the world, with evidence supporting the fact that inhabitants go back as far as 6000 BC. Formerly a distinct city, it has now been absorbed into the metropolitan area of Greater Tehran, as the 20th district of Municipal Tehran, the capital city of the country. Steeped in history, the city was mentioned as being a sacred place in the Avesta, which are the ancient scriptures of Zoroastrianism. Arabs captured the city in AD 641, and it was almost destroyed by the Mongols in 1220. Historical monuments that survive include the 12th century Tugrul Tower and the 5,000-year-old Chesma Ali Hill, a hill with a spring and an excavation site where 7,000-year-old artifacts were discovered. Number 6. Jerusalem, Israel. Jerusalem is a holy site for all three Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. There are more than 50 Christian churches, 33 Muslim mosques, and 300 Jewish synagogues in the city. Interestingly, you will find the world's oldest graveyards here. These cemeteries are over 3,000 years old, making it one of the oldest known human graveyards in the world. Jerusalem is steeped in history. Some of the earliest inhabitants can be traced to 2800 BC. And with a history that long, it's safe to say that the city, like any city on this list, has been through a lot, including being besieged, attacked, and captured numerous times throughout its existence. Jerusalem is home to many wonderful sites, including the Western Wall, circa 19 BC, a retaining wall of the holiest site, the Temple Mount for the Jewish people, the Old City built by King David in 1004 BC, and the Mount of Olives. Number 5. Faiyum, Egypt. The oldest city in Egypt and one of the oldest in Africa. In ancient times, Faiyum was a large oasis in Egypt, known for its fertility and proximity to a branch of the Nile River. Humans were present in the region sometime before 7200 BC, and its first agricultural community was established around 5200 BC. Located approximately 62 miles southwest of Cairo, Faiyum is partly located in an area that was once the ancient city of Crocodilopolis, whose inhabitants worshipped a sacred crocodile named Petsuchos, who had its own temple pond. Today, there are mounds marking the site of the Crocodile City. The region eventually became home to several villages and cities, and is best known for the Faiyum portraits, a collection of mummy masks. Modern-day Faiyum sits in the middle of the Faiyum oasis. Number 4. Byblos, Lebanon. Byblos, a port city on the coast of the Mediterranean, has been continuously inhabited, originally known as Jebal, is one of the oldest Phoenician cities founded around 5000 BC. Situated along the coast of the Mediterranean about 25 miles north of Beirut, Byblos, the name of the Greeks gave the city, is the location from where the Phoenician alphabet spread. Today, there are many sites that will interest history lovers, including the Crusader Castle, built in the 12th century, and the Phoenician royal necropolis, which is found near the castle. Number 3. Jericho, Palestine. A small city with a population of 20,000 people, Jericho, which is located in Palestine, is believed to be the oldest city in the world. Indeed, some of the earliest archaeological evidence from the area dates back 11,000 years. Excavations have revealed that Jericho goes back to 9000 BCE. The city of Jericho is remembered for the story in the book of Joshua in the Bible regarding its destruction by the Israelites. It also has the oldest known protective wall in the world, having gone through its fair share of turmoil, including being destroyed and rebuilt more than once. Jericho is still standing today, offering visitors various historical, religious sites to see, such as the Mount of Temptation where Jesus was tempted by the devil, and Nabi Musa, the area believed to be where Moses' tomb is located. Number 2. Plovdiv, Bulgaria. One of Europe's oldest inhabited cities, Plovdiv is the second largest city in Bulgaria. Inhabited since 4000 BC, beginning with the Neolithic settlement, Plovdiv has been conquered by many people throughout its history, including the Greeks and the Romans, which is evident in the ancient ruins found across the city. Romans annexed Plovdiv in AD 46 and built streets, towers, and aqueducts in the city. Many of the ancient ruins still standing in the city today date to that period. Some of the highlights include the ancient stadium of Philippopolis, an old name for Plovdiv, the Roman amphitheater which still hosts major events, and the ruins of Ilmopius, a Thracian settlement from around 5000 BC. Number 1. Gaziantep, Turkey. Located in southern Turkey near the Syrian border, Gaziantep's earliest inhabitants were settled in 3600 BC. Also known as Antep, the city offers visitors many historical sites to explore, such as the Gaziantep Fortress and Ravenda Citadel, both of which were restored in the 6th century by the Byzantines, and the ruins of Rumkale. Do you know Gaziantep is world famous for its pistachios, baklava? They have pistachio sculptures around the city. Also, the city features over 150 pastry shops. Other monuments include the Zegma Mosaic Museum, the largest of its kind in the world. Well, have you ever been to any of these historical ancient cities that are still standing and thousands of people have lived here? Could it be more interesting to travel here and learn about historical backgrounds? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. So, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm sure you're going to love to watch our video about the top 10 mysterious ancient architecture that can't be built now on our channel. Make sure to click the subscribe button for future notifications and never miss our amazing videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.